You know what? I feel very witchy like today. I just feel like very, I don't know, just me, just me. And I wanted to do this video because, like, I'm an energy and well-being mentor underneath a healer. And a lot of the time, even when I used to be a PT as well, and fitness instructor and all those things, anytime we are something or doing something, and by the way, that doesn't define exactly who we are, that we feel really embarrassed when we're not 100% doing the thing that we really need to do. So what I mean by that is, when I used to be a PT, when I used to do fitness instruction and stuff like that, even though I was super duper 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 fit, right, there would be times when I would eat something that would be perceived as being a pile of shit, right? And then people will look at me and they'll see me and they'll see that I'm eating something that, that they're trying to diet from. And they'll look and go, oh my God, you're eating that? And I'm like, yeah, but I used to feel guilt. And I know I'm still capable of feeling that level of guilt, that level of stuff that goes on inside. Oh my God, they found out, that type of stuff, even though I don't eat that way very often. So in the healing world, right, and with what I do now, where I say to people, it's really important that you get the rest that you need. Otherwise, you're going to end up ill, right? Now, now, here's the thing, that sometimes healers do get ill. Sometimes we do push beyond the boundaries that we're meant to push, right? I am not going to sit here and go, hey, I never get anything wrong and I never step out of line and I never colour outside the lines or anything like that, because that's not me. It isn't. I am still learning why I am capable of doing things. So I'm capable of looking after myself, yeah, very easily so. And I'm also capable that when things are really going in a really great direction and like the freaking gas is going and like things are really taking off, I know in those moments I am capable of pushing past what my body is saying to me. And I'm capable of doing that. And I proved it to myself when I ended up getting a cold. I proved it to myself because I knew a few weeks before, prior to that cold, my body was going, you really need to take a bit of time off at this moment. But I was like, no, I really can't at this moment because I really want to do this, and this, like that. Right. So when I did end up ill, I knew at that point that I then had to stop. And still that little niggling, nagging voice inside's going, but you must keep going. And I'm like, you know what? No, I've actually done a video of me processing that information. So then I was able to rest. Because it's very easy for me to move through that. It is. But I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to shit about it. I'm not going to bullshit about it. It's very easy to push past something and then end up really, really, really ill. That's why today I'm doing my video sat down in my living room. I've not gone to a massive event or anything. There's a massive event that I really wanted to go to, but I just knew my body was like, no, this is where we're spending our energy today. And I'm like, okay, I'm listening. But that meant that I had to ask for support. That meant I've had to ask other people for help. How many of you have ever done that before? How scary is it to ask people for help, right? I know what it feels like to ask people for help. Because when you're asking people for help, if you're like me, right, and you want to do a lot of things, to ask people for help is to be a victim. To ask people for help is to like kind of go, oh shit, I can't do it. It's admitting to yourself that you need help. And sometimes it's hard if you feel stubborn about something to ask for help from someone. And when you're asking for help from someone, you've got to understand that that person is either going to say yes or they're going to say no. So you're going to be there for rejection too. And this is what I really love about asking for help now, is that aspect of rejection and feeling rejected. And that's cool, because when you feel rejected, right, that's all right. That's just a feeling. It is. At first, when people say no, you're like, oh my God, why won't they do it for me? And you feel resentful. Why won't they help me? And all this kind of stuff, right? But that's also equally good for you to feel too. It's all good to feel, right? But you start to work out, the people who will help you through different things. They will help you in different ways, which is incredible. And I love it when people say no, and they have their own boundaries. How incredible is that? That people are now having boundaries nowadays. And it's incredible that people, who have got the energy will then go, yeah, of course I can help. I can do this bit, but I can't do that. How incredible that we're in a society like that, and that people are waking up to that. It's absolutely beautiful. So I love it when people express their boundaries, when you're asking for support. And I equally love it when people, do help out and do go, oh my God. And you could really tell, like, they really do want to help. Creating this event has been just that. Becoming ill while trying to get all the marketing out has meant, like, okay, I'm going to have to pay my VA extra hours to do some extra work. And I'm also, there are incredible experts who are coming to the event, who want people to come to the event, to come and meet them. So why would I not ask them the simple question of, is anyone open to sharing out leaflets for me? Send me your address. Is anyone open to helping me share these leaflets out? That would be amazing. And the people that come out of that is absolutely fantastic. Just like the people, who helped find the experts. I've got an incredible friend called Claire and even other people as well. Lisa Davies, Sammy Garrity, all came out. Many of you, I'm sorry for missing out names or anything, right? Sometimes I do forget all the names, and I know who you are, right? I know who you are, so don't worry. Vicky Stanton as well. Everyone who put names on all those posts. That's help. That's support, right? Support doesn't mean someone's actually doing something for you. Support could be that someone introduces you to someone, gives you a telephone number of someone or a place, or tells you about somewhere. Support is very different and comes through in different ways. It's not always someone having to do something, right? So you've got people who would do things and help you by doing something and leverage in that way. But other times support is, hey, I'm here to support you by liking the event. Hey, I'm going to buy a ticket to your event. Hey, actually, I'm going to share your event. Hey, actually, I've just spoken to that person without even me knowing or without you knowing. They will speak to someone on your behalf. People support in different ways without us even knowing it. And I think that is wonderful. Even when we think that no one is supporting us, they always are. But I'm here to say to you today, instead of running yourself into the ground, being stubborn, not wanting to accept help from anyone, start asking for support. Allow the no's, and that's cool because people have boundaries, right? So allow the no's and also equally allow the yeses. Allow people to say yes to supporting you in different ways. Remember, support comes in different ways. People will do something for you, so they may do something for you, or they may help you in some way, gift you a name of someone, so you get up and do it, or they may bring people to you. Allow that level of support to come in for you, because it's okay for that to happen. You no longer need to run yourself into the ground, hold that martyrdom badge up with a little medal going, hey, I'm a martyr. Do you know what I mean? Because that all, we all know it comes with resentment. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, you don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to reach the finish line and be absolutely ill right at the finish line, enjoying the victories while you're in a hospital bed. It no longer has to be like that for you. So accept the help, accept the love and support, and build that confidence inside to ask for support, and build that confidence inside to accept the no's, right? Because you're incredible and you're amazing. And whatever you are creating today, whatever you are building today, you will bring it forward and you will make it happen, right? With the right level of support. And this is my video to support you in doing that. So have an amazing day. If you're looking for someone to work with you on a one-to-one basis, then do click the link below and let's hop on a call. Speak soon.